He's not going to be 2-hit KO'd. And I say it right here. This is it. I say, if there's any justice at this point, 75 turns later, if there's any justice in this world, please, 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 let me have this. Please, Para, anything. I'm praying for anything at this point. You'll see it here in the chat. And hey YouTube, this is Trep back again. I have a very special treat for you. I have the greatest game of all time, and I cannot overplay this enough. It's really the most incredible game of all time. It's a game against Stall. It's a little bit longer, warning, but it is well worth your watch. I promise. I was using a team that I was just kind of messing around with, tried to bring the power, and then I run into this crap. And it's I Like Pink Mons, which is a username that has been on the top 10 consistently because he uses Stall. He's okay with it. He's okay. He's probably one of the better Stall players, I would say, but definitely annoying to run into this guy. You will see the ups and downs of this game. I will not be stalling any further. I'm going to get right into it. Let's hop in. I'm obviously on the opposite side. I don't see a magic bounce user like Stabilize, so I leave with my Lando. I say, I'm going to need rocks. I get him up as he goes off for a Toxic. 2 super crucial plays right there. Turn 1, super crucial. He Toxics my Landers, which is going to hurt. But either way, he goes into his Alamamola. This is the one play that didn't make any sense to me. It has eject button. Not sure why he went hard into it. I guess he was scouting to see if I was Swords Dance of some sorts, which ejects him into the Skarmory. Basically, it gets him a defog off. But at this point, I go into my Magna Zone, and I'm like, wait, I don't see an item. This has got to be Shed Shell. For sure. I double out, and this move, like, there was quite a bit of time that happened in between that move, and he realized that I realized, and he tried to cancel his play in the Skarmory, or his play in the Doug Trio. See, while that cancel button, glad you didn't flash cannon. But I'm not a Scarf Magna Zone, as you'll see later. I just go back to my Lando, pretty mid-ground play, just to see what he wanted to do. Obviously, he was going to the Doug Trio. I was assuming that he was going to. I get into my Porygon Z. This is choice specs modest. This thing hits like a truck. Adaptability. Most people assume it's that setup Porygon, and no, it just bops people. I freeze the Chansey, which is awesome, but you know, it's a 20% chance of something to happen, so it's not that uncommon. I hit that Alamamola for a ton of damage, knowing he's going to double here. I go into my Tapu Lele, felt like this was pretty safe, because he wanted to get his regen back, goes back into that Chansey, and I start firing off the Side Shocks, because it's doing close to 50, and this is where he dodges every crit in the book. We play this game for, it's a long game, and the Chansey versus the Tapu Lele is going to be one of the stories. I get into my Porygon Z, he said, right there, as you can see in the chat, he figures, I thought he was going to double on that play, so that he didn't have to dodge a crit. I thought he was going to go into the Skarmory or something, anything to eat up the hit. So that's why I went into my Porygon. That was my play. He expected the trick, got into his Zapdos, and I just go into my Zygarde, pretty safe. And from here, I start with, yeah, this is a Glare set Zygarde, which is an interesting set. I just want, because T-Wave was nerfed, I was like, I want to run a Pokemon that gets Glare, because that's a 100% chance to hit. You can hit ground types. I thought he was gonna go into the Chansey here, and he actually stays in, because Porygon Z can do a lot to this thing, as you're about to see, as he just threw off a Wish. But the Tri-Attack, I mean, I guess it made sense for him to stay in. I should have just straight out attacked, because he did get the Wish off. But as you can see, doing over half, and at this point, I know he's gonna switch out. But he actually goes into the Zapdos, fearing that trick. He can't go into the the Chansey, which makes sense, and he gets his leftovers back. But I got the choice specs, so something about to take this hit. He stays in with his Zapdos, maybe a misplay at that point, but I guess he was, you know, obviously he did not want that Chansey to get tricked. That's pretty much an L for him at that point. But Zapdos is all basically gone. I get into my Lele, and this is where it begins. Okay, this is what I was talking about. This is one of the storylines of the game. He gets into his Chansey, and we're gonna Slash Attack battle. It's doing 44%. A crit here kills him. No, of course not. And he just soft boils. And yeah, so this is, like I said, one of the storylines, him dodging the crits. That's something that you risk if you play stall. Is you're gonna. This is a choice scarf, Lele, by the way. Yeah, see, amazing the way you dodge crits. And so yeah, and basically the second train is gonna end here, and I'm gonna switch out. And I think at this point, I can't remember who I go into. Oh, I go into my Metagross. I'm starting to lose patience, but he gets back up to full. And here, I think I went straight for the Thunder Punch. Seeing the Ambamola, seeing the Skarmory, I figured those are probably his switch-ins. Pretty good, easy prediction. Bringing his Skarmory down to 35%. Super, super key damage there. That was super important. This is where he sacks his Zapdos, which is, okay, that's fine. But this is the play right here, okay? I'm like, okay, here comes the Doug Trio. He was sacking. I get up. This is Adamant, okay? You saw that damage to that Skarmory. Very obviously, Adamant Metagross. Can I flinch him? Bring him down to his stash. 30% chance right here. No, of course not. So I am really, really far behind. Metagross could have potentially like cleaned up right there if I just got the flinch. Yeah, so he dodges all hacks. And you can see like there's a little bit of banter going on between me and him, and I'm just kind of making fun of him. A little bit of frustration, not a lot, but right here, dodging crits like a man. Chansey just, you know, this is so dangerous. He doesn't really necessarily have a switch in. His Clef, I think, was at half. His Skarmory would have been 2 KO. Doug Trio obviously is dying. But look at all, like, this is ridiculous. It's basically a trade, Side Shocks for Soft Boileds. We each have 16 PP of each, so this is good. At least I'm stalling him out of Soft Boileds. But at this point, I'm going to switch out. This is pretty obvious. I'm going to my Lando. And he's just going to throw off a Seismic Toss, which is, you know, all-purpose play there. And at this point, I need to start making plays, okay? Because I cannot let that Skarmory roost. It's very obvious that he probably wants to get that health back on the Skarmory. I U-turn out. Get a crit. Not really matter. I get into my Magnezone. Or no, sorry, my Lele here. And I think at this point, he might sack his Doug Trio. Yep. That's where he sacks his Doug Trio, which frees up my Magnezone. I can start Volt Switching around, which is going to help to an extent, but he still is. This is going to be really hard to beat. He goes into his Chansey, and at this point, I think he just Seismic Tosses again. Yeah, and so he's brought my Lando down to nearly dead. It's kind of a problem, not a huge problem, but at this point, got to keep that momentum on my side. I U-turn back out. Cannot let Skarmory get back up. That will just be so crucial to me winning this game, is Skarmory staying low. I go into my Magnezone and I can just start Volt Switching, which is kind of cool. Get back into the Chansey. This is all mind games at this point, and I have to play absolutely perfectly to come out on top. I go back into my Lando, and I'm pretty sure I U-turn again. It's either that or rocks here. No, I put up my rocks. Okay, that's the play that I made. I put up the rocks. As he put up the rocks, he's probably, like, those help me so much more at this point, because I need to whittle down his team. I get off an Earthquake, fat Earthquake, as he goes for a Toxic, maybe expecting my Lele, maybe expecting the Zygarde. I'm not sure what he was expecting. But at this point, I want to save my Lando, so I'm just going to U-turn out. Didn't know if he was going to go to Skarmory or what, but either way, he was going Skarmory or getting his health back. So this is where I go into my Lele, and he's just going to throw off a Soft Boiled, and yeah, I can click Psyshock again, the story of the game, and at this point, I think this is where he sacks the Skarmory. Yeah, exactly. So Skarmory's down, not a huge deal, but at least I don't have to deal with that thing later. Alomomola comes out, and I didn't think I could kill this thing. It's way too fat. I just go into hard Magnezone as he throws off a Wish, and this is super annoying because he's obviously these two Pokemon with huge HP stats. I just Volt Switch out, and yeah. So this is where Zygarde's going to come out, and this is mind games, 100%. I thought for sure he was going to go hard into the Clefable, so I doubled right back out into the Magnezone, expecting that, but he actually just goes for a Seismic Toss. He would have let me get up the Substitute, and I obviously have to Volt Switch here. Pretty sure he just goes for another Seismic Toss. If he... Okay, yeah, I get into my Zygarde. If he had any points Toxics my Zygarde, it's basically over at that point. As you can see, Seismic Toss is not going to be breaking my Substitute. This is where I actually double back out into the Magnezone, and he throws off the Toxic. I don't know why. I don't know if I showed Substitute at that point. I don't think I did. But I just Volt Switch back out, and I go into my Landers as a sack, expecting the Toxic there. Huge play. can't go back into Zygarde as he went for the Toxic, so that would have been so bad if I would have let him Toxic my Zygarde. This is where I can go into it. He finally switches out into the Alomomola. Sort of a moot point at that point. But see, I got off my substitute. Finally showed that bit off. Okay, sorry, I had paused the recording. The only thing that you missed is I had my Zygarde in, put up the substitute, and I glared the Alomomola just to status something. That's really all that was. He switches out into his Clefable. He got his Wish off, and this thing is going to get basically back up to full. I just throw off 1,000 arrows. I can't set up on this thing. I would have loved to. I had, obviously, Coil, but he's unaware Clef, so it's not going to make a difference. And right now, I'm just going to try and get some leftovers back, throw off some 1,000 arrows. I'm doing 27%, so that's the key number here. Okay, and he's going to get up near to full. So right here, I think I just, 1,000 arrows again. As he fires off a Moonblast. Never ever Paris, by the way. Never ever Paris. Just dodges all the Paris. And Clefable's back, basically back up to full, but Zygarde is near full as well, so that's okay. And from here I go into my Magnet Zone, and I think he just throws off a Wish, and I believe I Volt Switch here. I think I Volt Switch. No. I think I Flash Cannon here. I think Flash Cannon. Chansey's not going to get a lot of HP. Yeah, I Flash Cannon because I need that Clefable dead. That is the key to victory, is if I can kill off that Clefable. Not really looking good at this point, but I just full switch out. Chansey's in, and I get into my Lele. Lele's probably the most expendable at this point, as he just throws off a Seismic Toss. And from here, I believe I just go for the Psychic, expecting a switch, get a Spadef drop, which is awesome. I think I was also running out of Psyshocks. I think he had like maybe 2 more Soft Boileds than I did Psyshocks, so I get a Spadef drop, but this is just a little bit of Whittle. Spadef drop is amazing. Not game-changing. I would have much preferred a crit on this Chansey a long time ago, but Spadef drop, I'll take it at this point. Get another one, and this is where I reveal the Magnet Zone set. Okay, this is Electrium Z Magnet Zone. I see Chansey half Spadef. This is modest Magnet Zone. I'm like, something is about to die, and that's where he goes into Alomomola. Pretty much an overkill, but you get to see really cool animation. Just boom, gone. Like that just killed 4 Alomomolas. Probably not, because the thing is stupidly fat. But then he can just go back into Chansey, and from here, I go for a Volt Switch. He's just going to Soft Boil up. I don't know how many Soft Boils he has left, and I can't scroll over and see, but he's running out of them, to say the least. So this is where the game comes down to it. Zygarde's in. I know he's not going to stay in, or I guess he does, and I throw up a Substitute. I guess I really just wanted to dodge the Toxic. But I throw up the Substitute, and I know he's not going to stay at this point. I throw up the 1,000 arrows, and Clefable sitting there at 86%, just living, okay? And if I could just get 1 para, well, at this point I think I needed 2, but I think I just go hard into Magnet Zone, as I know he's just going to Wish, and he can't necessarily stay in. I think he has Protect, but I'm pretty sure Magnet Zone would kill. I fire off this Flash Cannon, trying to kill off that Clefable. I'm just losing hope over here, man. And from here, super prediction. I throw off a Thunderbolt, fearing the Toxic. There it is. Because if he would have Toxic me there, that's game. But Volt Switch, he's just going to Seismic Toss. I'm just, oh man, this game is like, it's coming down to the wire, and I basically have to play so perfectly here at the end, just have a chance, a small chance. And right here, I double back out, expecting the Clefable to come. This is where rocks are working in my advantage. I need to keep this Clef low. And from here, I think I Volt Switch, and I know if I can get him parried, or if I can get a crit after this Volt Switch, assuming, like right here, I have to, okay, so this is a huge play. This is a huge play right here. Do I sub, or do I attack? That's the Chansey. I think to myself, I have to attack. I cannot let that Clef get any help at the back. I have to attack this thing. I have to try and take it out. And right here, this is it. Right here, this is the game. As I go for the 1,000 arrows, and he stays in, and Soft Boils. Okay, we're good. Okay, we're good. Do I sub? Do I Toxic? What's gonna happen? I sub as he tries to Seismic Toss. Okay, we're good. He's not staying in. We're good. I can just go for the 1,000 arrows. Clef comes in. He's at 55%. He's not going to be 2-hit KO'd. And I say it right here. This is it. I say, if there's any justice at this point, 75 turns later, if there's any justice in this world, Please, 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 let me have this. Please, para. Anything. I'm praying for anything at this point. You'll see it here in the chat. Okay. Boom! I hit him with 1,000 arrows, get the crit, and that's going to be a good game. Guard coming through and critting the Clefable 76 turns later, and I'm able to defeat I Like Ping Pongs. This is pretty much just over at this point, and he's going to seismic toss to break my sub. I'm pretty sure I just attack again. I don't remember. No, I do go for the sub. I just want to avoid any chance of him Toxicking and somehow coming back and winning this. I think he had maybe one soft boil left, but I think he's just given up. And so 2,000 arrows are going to take out this chance. He doesn't even try soft boiling. I think he had one left. I think he did. But anyways, that is going to be the game. Oh my gosh. 80 turns later, all those dodge crits, all those plays just to set myself up so that I can win. Amazing, amazing stuff. It wasn't even that high of a ranking. This was a while ago, so 1562 was quite a bit higher than it is now. That was probably top 300, maybe. But either way, that was just an amazing game, and I had to share it. I had to show the plays. Like, seriously, I consider this to be the best game of all time. Really do. It's leading all the way up till the end to just get that crit. That crit that he had been dodging forever. He dodged the flinches, he dodged the crits. It's crazy. He played 80 turns, and finally, one turn is gonna, change the game. And so yeah, that's what happened. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Look for other videos in the series. I don't know if we're gonna be doing replays like this normally, but I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm just gonna end this video as I'm just rambling on. I hope you enjoyed. Yeah. Did I say that? How many times did I say that? 3 times. Yeah. So, bye.